Which one? The chart. Selamat pagi. Morning, sir. I'm the alumni JCLS. And guest speaker has been selected. Yeah, very far away. How about your trip? Welcome, welcome again, my friend. Welcome again. Welcome again. Everyone talk three. Vietnam. Look nice. Look nice. บอกว่าดีจะบอกว่าจะให้พร้อมกระบอกแก
Switch it to silent mode. And welcome the President of Apta and the big round of applause. Everyone, please have a seat.
Mr. Distinguished guests of Apta members and dialogue partners, Excellencies and honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to the third General Assembly meeting of the Association of Police Training in Asia. I'm Police Captain Sampao Dongao of Royal Police Cadet Academy.
And my name is Toh Shin Young from the Apta Secretariat. First of all, President of Apta, Police Chief Superintendent General Lee Sang-jung will officially announce the opening of the event. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. President Lee with a big round of applause.
친애하는 귀빈 신사 성도 여러분, 앱타의 의장으로서 제3차 아시아 경찰교육기관 연합 정기총회 개최를 영광스러운 마음으로 선언합니다.
Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as the Apta President, it is my honor to announce that the Third General Assembly annual meeting of the Association of Police Training Institutions in Asia begins now.
Thank you, Mr. President. From now on, the ceremony will proceed in the following order. Introduction of participants. Welcome speech by the host commissioner of Royal Police Cadet Academy. Opening speech by President of Apta. Progress report by Director of the Apta Secretariat. RPCA video. Introduction of cadet activities. Listening to the Apta song, and finally, the group photo to commemorate today's event.
Now, I have the honor to introduce distinguished delegates from Apta members and dialogue partners. Apta President and the representatives of the host institution.
First, Chief Superintendent General Lee Sang-jung, President of Apta.
Representing Loyal Police Cadet Academy, Police Lieutenant General Tayo, Commissioner of Loyal Police Cadet Academy. Police Major General Ngkar, Deputy Commissioner, and Police Lieutenant Colonel Sen-san Kreo-kam.
Representing Jakarta Center for Law Enforcement Cooperation, Police Superintendent Gregory Randolph. And Ms. Veronica Agostina. Representing Police Academy, National Korean University, Senior Superintendent Jo Sang-ho. And Senior Inspector Lee Seung-ho. Representing Korean Police Human Resource Development Institute, Superintendent Jung Hae-shin. And Senior Inspector Kwon Do-in.
Representing University of Malaya, Professor Nurmani Mohammed Naziri. And Ms. Yunana Jamaludin.
Representing Law Enforcement University of Mongolia.
Ron L. Raphael. Superintendent Royal J.R. Oliver.
Representing the People's Police Academy of Vietnam, Major General Chen. Police Colonel Min Don Hong. And Lieutenant Dan Man Bui.
We also have distinguished representatives from Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka, Superintendent Rudika Samarapat, for National Police Academy, and Superintendent Anura Kuttamara, Sri Lanka Police College. Next, I would like to call on Honorable Police Lieutenant General Vijayutayo, Commissioner of Royal Police Cadet Academy, for his welcome speech. Please.
Good morning, Mr. President, Vice President, distinguished delegate of Apta member, and dialogue partner, Excellency, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Royal Police Academy under Royal Thai Police, we are greatly honored to welcome all of distinguished guests partaking in the Apta the Third General Assembly Annual Meeting held on 18 to 19 of September 2018 at Royal Police Academy, Thailand. As the Association of Police Training Institutions in Asia was officially established in February 2017, President of Korean National Police University was elected to be the President of Apta, President of Philippine Public Safety College, and Commissioner of Royal Police Academy, Thailand, were elected to be joint Vice President of Apta. It is a great honor for Royal Police Academy to host the third Apta meeting and be a part of strengthening relationship among the member institutions. Crimes committed in the modern world are borderless. Transnational crimes, terrorism, and cybercrimes have adverse effects on people's lives and property. As a result, police need to develop their expertise in investigations and suppressions to reduce all types of crime by means of encouraging all the member institutions to share their insight into academic work, experience, and police training. Doing this will allow our association to be more effective. As the representative of Royal Thai Police, may I sincerely express gratitude to all distinguished participants attending this meeting. I do hope that this meeting will achieve the objectives of Apta and our association will get stronger under the theme of Apta, shared growth through cooperation. Once again, welcome to Royal Police Cadet Academy, Thailand. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Police Lieutenant General Nayayon, for the very inspiring speech.
I would like to invite Honorable President Lee Sang-jong of Apta to the podium for his opening speech. Please welcome President Lee with big hands.
존경하는 아시아 경찰교육기관 연합 회원기관 대표단 여러분, 그리고 함께 해주신 내외 국민 여러분,
Distinguished delegates of member institutions of Apta, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen.
안녕하십니까. 한국경찰대학장 이상정입니다.
Good morning. I'm Sang-jong Lee, President of National Police University.
아시아 경찰교육협력의 새 장을 열고 있는 앱타의 세 번째 총회를 이곳 태국 왕립경찰사관학교에서 개최하게 되어 매우 기쁘게 생각합니다.
I am very pleased that the third General Assembly annual meeting of Apta is held at Royal Police Cadet Academy of Thailand, where we open the next chapter of cooperation.
먼저 이번 앱타 총회 개최를 위해 수고와 지원을 아끼지 않으신 피아 우타요 태국 왕립경찰사관부장님께 진심으로 감사의 말씀을 드립니다.
First, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Commissioner Pierre Payo of Royal Police Cadet Academy for his unlimited support and effort towards this meeting.
또한 바쁘신 와중에도 행사에 참석해 주신 앱타 회원기관 대표단 여러분께도 깊은 감사의 말씀을 드립니다.
I extend my sincere gratitude to all delegates of Apta member institutions for participating despite busy schedule.
존경하는 참석자 여러분,
Dear all distinguished participants,
오늘 이 자리에는 아시아 경찰의 상생 발전을 통한 더 안전한 아시아를 목표로 9개국 12개 기관의 대표들이 모였습니다.
we have 12 institutions from 9 countries gathered here today for the goal of a safer Asia through shared growth.
작년 2월 대한민국 경찰대학에서 창립총회를 개최한 이래 우리의 교류는 양적으로 그리고 질적으로 모두 성장하였습니다.
Since the inauguration meeting in February 2017, the exchange of Apta has developed in both quantity and quality.
앱타 회원기관 교육생들이 참여하는 아시아 경찰 교육생 축제는 경찰 교육생들이 젊음과 열정을 공유하는 행사로 자리 잡았으며
Police Academy Student Festival in Asia has settled as an event for sharing passion of young police students of ours.
대학생 국제 치안 학술 대회는 학생들의 시각에서 치안 문제를 해결하기 위한 아이디어를 제안하는 학술 교류의 장으로 정착하였습니다.
While the International Undergraduate Conference on Policing has established a forum for academic exchanges to suggest ideas on police issues from an innovative perspective of our students.
이 외에도 앱타 회원기관 간 단기 연수, 대표단 상호 방문 등 인적 교류와 치안협력 사업과 같은 물적 교류는 해마다 증가하고 있는 추세입니다.
In addition to this, short-term exchange programs and mutual visits along with material exchanges has increased every year, including police cooperation projects.
이러한 인적 물적 교류 그리고 학술 성과의 교류를 통해 우리는 경찰 협력의 수준을 한층 더 높여왔습니다.
We have enhanced the level of police cooperation through such exchanges of academic achievements.
우리가 함께 만들어낸 앱타라는 네트워크를 통해 다양한 분야에서 교류를 확대하고 국경을 초월한 우정을 지속적으로 쌓아간다면
I strongly believe that Apta will function as an international cooperation channel stronger than any other existing system.
하나의 아시아 경찰로서 기존의 어떠한 제도보다 더욱 강력한 국제 협력 채널로서 작용할 수 있을 것입니다.
If we expand exchanges in different fields and strengthen friendship beyond national boundaries.
저는 이것이야말로 오늘 우리가 함께하는 이유이자 앱타의 정신이라고 생각합니다.
I strongly believe this to be the true reason for us gathered today and the spirit of Apta.
존경하는 각국 경찰기관 대표단 여러분,
Distinguished representatives of police training institutions,
오늘날 세계 각국은 고도화 전문화되고 있는 범죄 양상에 주목하고 이에 효과적으로 대응하기 위해 정보 교환, 공조 수사 강화 등 다각적인 방안을 모색하고 있습니다.
today countries around the world are paying attention to the sophisticated and specialized aspects of crime while looking for multilateral measures such as exchange of information and joint investigation for effective response.
같은 맥락에서 경찰대학은 각국 경찰기관의 지식과 경험을 공유하기 위해 다양한 노력을 기울이고 있습니다.
In the same context, Korea National Police University has been contributing to sharing knowledge and experience with various police agencies in Asia.
지난 6월 26일부터 28일까지 3일 동안 제21회 인터폴 경찰교육 심포지엄을 개최하여 법집행 교육 분야에서 최신 기술 활용 방안 및 국제 협력 방안을 모색하였으며
From June 26th to 28th, for 3 days, KNPU co-hosted the 21st Interpol Police Training Symposium and sought for methods to utilize the latest technology of law enforcement training and other alternatives of international cooperation.
UN 평화유지 활동 파견 경찰관 교육을 위한 감사진과 재반 시설을 준비하여 7월 30일 UN 통합훈련처로부터 UN 평화유지경찰 교육기관으로 공식 인정받은 바 있습니다.
KNPU also received official recognition as a UN peacekeeping police training institution from the Department of Peacekeeping Operations of the United Nations on July 30th, with training staff and other infrastructures required for pre-deployment training of UN missions.
오늘 앱타 총회에 참여한 각국 경찰기관들도 치안 확보와 범죄 대응을 위한 많은 경험과 지식을 갖고 있을 것입니다.
I believe that all participating institutes hold experience and knowledge for securing public order and dealing with crimes.
앱타라는 협의체를 통해 우리의 만남을 지속적으로 확대한다면 공동의 위협에 대처하는 우리의 능력을 발전시키고 다변화하는 치안 수혜에 능동적으로 대응할 것으로 믿습니다.
I also strongly trust that if we continue to expand our cooperation through Apta, we will be able to actively respond to the diverse policing demands and common challenges.
친애하는 동료 그리고 심사숙녀 여러분,
Dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen,
이제 우리는 앱타의 공동 목표를 위해 보다 통합적이고 포괄적인 실천 방안을 모색해야 한다고 생각합니다.
I think that we have to search for a more integrated and comprehensive action plan to achieve the common goals of Apta.
오늘 총회에서 고견을 말씀해 주신다면 새로운 국제경찰 협력 체제로 도약하고 있는 앱타의 여정에 소중한 자료로 활용될 것입니다.
All valuable opinions that are presented today will contribute to Apta's journey in taking the next step towards a new international police cooperation system.
또한 제3차 앱타 총회에 참석하신 여러분의 의지가 더 안전한 세상을 위한 소중한 밑거름이 될 것이라 믿습니다.
I assure our strong partnership will be a valuable foundation for making the world safer.
마지막으로 먼 길을 마다하지 않고 참석해 주신 각국 대표단과 내외 기린 여러분께 다시 한번 깊은 감사의 말씀을 드리며
Lastly, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all delegates and honorable guests for taking part in today's event.
참석하신 모든 분들의 가정에 늘 건강과 행복이 가득하시기 기원합니다.
I wish you all health and happiness in your families.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Lee, for the impressive speech. Now, we will hear from Director of the Apta Secretariat, Police Senior Superintendent Joe Sang-ho, about the progress and the efforts to make this event possible. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Director Joe.
Distinguished delegates, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, very good morning to you all and welcome to the Apta Third General Assembly Annual Meeting. I am Senior Superintendent Joe Sang-ho, Director for Planning and Cooperation at KNPU, as well as Director of the Apta Secretariat, which is also located in KNPU. With great privilege, I'll briefly present. First, an overview of current membership status of Apta, and second, preparation for the Third General Assembly Annual Meeting, while the details of major event and other achievements will be briefed later at part 1 of the main meeting. For dialogue partners, notably the ASEAN World Secretariat also supports Apta as a dialogue partner. Lastly, we have institutions from Sri Lanka and Thailand participating in this year's General Assembly as a dialogue partner. We have closely worked together to bring perfection to this meeting. There have been a couple of online meetings and video teleconference to discuss details on the agenda, content, and type logistics, including transportation, accommodation, and meals. RPCA has gracefully taken care of the logistical part for the whole participant of preparation team in advance to work at the scene together with the RPCA colleagues. Today, all of us from 12 institutions from 9 countries are gathered here again to share our achievements and make them more sustainable. We wish to continuously get support and hear ideas from you for further development of Apta. I would like to this important international event. Our sincere appreciation also goes to all of you who are present here today, notwithstanding your busy schedule and other important engagement. Distinguished delegates of members in institutions, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Director Joe.
Now, we will watch an introductory video presentation of Loyal Police Academy shortly.
Police Cadet Academy is the only one higher institution for police professions and law enforcement agencies in Thailand. which it aims to produce commissioned officers for loyal Thai police and to prepare them for public service for over 100 years.
As a token of special appreciation to participants, cadets of Royal Police Academy introduce their activities in the various uniforms. The cadet representatives will take the microphone for the short introduction.
ในลำดับต่อไปจะเป็นการแสดงชุดเครื่องแบบของนักเรียนร้อยตำรวจโดยชุดเครื่องแบบของตำรวจประเทศไทยนั้นจะใช้สีกากีอันเป็นสีของแผ่นดินเป็นหลักครับ
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to present all the uniforms of Royal Police Cadets Academy. All Thai police uniform, they are made to be in khaki colors, which is the mainly color symbolized to Thailand. By the way, there are 11 police cadet uniform. Each will be worn in different occasions.
ครับโดยเครื่องแบบของนักเรียนร้อยตำรวจจะมีด้วยกันทั้งสิ้น 11 เครื่องแบบซึ่งใช้ในโอกาสต่างๆกันดังนี้ครับเครื่องแบบแรกเครื่องแบบเต็มยศโอกาสที่ใช้ในเป็นกองเกียรติยศเฉพาะพระมหากษัตริย์และพระราชินีและกองเกียรติยศต้อนรับประมุขของต่างประเทศครับ
First, the Royal King's Guard uniform used for an important royal ceremony leading by King, Queen, all time monarch.
เครื่องแบบเครื่องยศโอกาสที่ใช้เป็นกองเกียรติยศหรือพิธีสวนสนามและการทำสัตย์ปฏิญาณตนครับ
The Royal King's Guard casual uniform used for a royal ceremony and special occasion.
เครื่องแบบปกติขาวโอกาสที่ใช้ประกอบในงานพระราชพิธีและประกอบงานรัฐพิธีครับ
Full dress white uniform used for a royal ceremony and Royal Police Cadets Academy special events.
เครื่องแบบปกติเสื้อล่อคอแบบกากีโอกาสที่ใช้ประกอบในงานพระราชพิธีและประกอบงานรัฐพิธีครับ
Full dress uniform used for Royal Police Cadets Academy special events.
เครื่องแบบปกติเสื้อเชิ้ตคอพับกากีมีผ้าผูกคอโอกาสที่ใช้เป็นชุดออกนอกบริเวณโรงเรียนร้อยตำรวจและใช้ในการปล่อยกลับบ้านครับ
Service uniform with tie used for public occasion.
เครื่องแบบปกติเสื้อเชิ้ตคอพับกากีผ้าสายนกหวีดโอกาสที่ใช้ในการออกปฏิบัติหน้าที่เป็นชุดฝึกหัดราชการและฝึกงานตามสถานีตำรวจต่างๆครับ
Service uniform with whistle used in office environments in positions that interact with the public and in watch situations.
เครื่องแบบสนามชนิดไม่ปล่อยเอวโอกาสที่ใช้ในการฝึกยิงปืนและการฝึกทางยุทธวิธีตำรวจครับ
Fatigue uniform used for police tactical learning and preparing for shooting.
เครื่องแบบศึกษาโอกาสที่ใช้รับการอบรมศึกษาภายในหรือภายนอกโรงเรียนร้อยตำรวจซึ่งหมวกที่สวมใส่อยู่นั้นคือหมวกแก๊ปทรงตึงสีประจำกองร้อยสำหรับสีเขียวหมายถึงนักเรียนร้อยตำรวจชั้นปีที่ 4 สีม่วงชั้นปีที่ 3 สีเหลืองชั้นปีที่ 2 และสีฟ้าชั้นปีที่ 1 ครับ
Academic uniform used in police cadets routine for studying and working.
เครื่องแบบชุดลำลองโอกาสที่ใช้ส่วนมนต์ประจำสัปดาห์หรือใช้ออกนอกสถานที่ทั้งภายนอกและภายในโรงเรียนร้อยตำรวจครับ
Casual uniform used for shedding and normal events. The colors of the cat symbolize the years of police cadets.
เครื่องแบบชุดวอร์มโอกาสที่ใช้ในเวลาพักผ่อนหลังจากเลิกการศึกษาและใช้ในวันหยุดราชการครับ
Team uniform used for working in various public places.
และเครื่องแบบสุดท้ายเครื่องแบบชุดพละโอกาสที่ใช้ในการออกกำลังกายและสวมใส่เมื่ออยู่ในโรงเรียนร้อยตำรวจครับ
And the last one, sport uniform used for physical and exercise training.
ภารกิจต่างๆตามที่ได้รับมอบหมายกันอย่างยิ่งเลยครับ
As everyone can see, every uniform is not only wonderful, but there is purpose for demonstrating our academy's unique, which is different from each uniform in usage. Please give a big round of applause. to sing along anytime.
We take a photo of the heads of the delegations to commemorate this moment. All the heads of the delegations are kindly asked to come up to the stage and stand in front of their national flags. Next, please hold hands together.
Other delegations will take another group photo outside in front of the monument. Apart from that, this concludes the opening.
ตอนไหนครับตอนไหนยกมือด้วย
One, two, three.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
The 1, 2, 3. One, two,
Thank you.
And inside is very
Thank you.
Really? So you're the fan of Thai food, right?
I pronounce that the first part of the Third General Assembly Annual Meeting of Association of Police Training Institutions in Asia has come to order.
참석해 주신 모든 분들께 자리를 빛내 주신 것에 대해 다시 한번 감사의 말씀을 드리며 감사의 말씀을 전합니다. 오늘의 행사는 회의록 작성을 위해 녹화되고 있음을 알려드립니다.
Again, thank you very much for your valuable presence here. First, I would like to inform you that this meeting is being recorded so that we can prepare a complete transcript for ourselves and the other member institutions who could not attend this meeting.
앱타 정관 16항에 따라 제가 앱타의 의장으로서의 임무로 본회의를 주재하게 되었음을 알려드립니다.
Please also be informed that in compliance with Article 16 of the Apta Protocol, it is my duty to preside over this meeting as Apta President.
가능한 최선의 결과를 도출하기 위해 공정하고 효율적으로 회의를 이끌기 위한 최선의 노력을 다할 것을 약속드립니다.
At this moment, I would like to make sure that I have every intention of leading this meeting with fairness and efficiency for the best possible outcome.
참석해 주신 모든 회원 여러분께서 많은 성원과 협력해 주시길 바라겠습니다.
I therefore expect a full support and cooperation from all distinguished participants present here today.
여러분 자리 앞에 놓인 회의 안건 초안을 읽어주시기 바랍니다. 본 아젠다는 검토를 위해 회원 기관에 이미 공유해 드린 바 있습니다. 회의 안건에 대한 이의나 제안하실 것이 있습니까?
I ask you to read the draft agenda of this meeting put on the table in front of you. I understand the draft agenda has also been circulated for review by all member institutions before. Is there any objection or suggestion of revision to the draft agenda?
이 부분인가? 이 부분 다 이거 맞나요?
네, 아니요, 이겁니다. 이겁니다. 네. 야, 아무도 지금 없으신 것 같으니까요. 바로 넘으셔가지고요. 그러면 더 이상 의견이 더 이상
더 이상 이견이 없으면 본 아젠다가 이상
채택되었습니다.
아니 다른 의견이나 의문점은 없으십니까?
Any comments or objections to the agenda? No. No. Okay.
No. 더 이상 이견이 없으면 본 아젠다가 채택되었음을 선언하겠습니다.
If not, I now declare that the draft agenda is adopted as the main agenda. 네, 그다음에 넘어가죠. 다음 건 순서대로.
안건 순서에 따라 첫 번째 안건은 지난 총회 의사록 채택입니다. 많은 분들이 기억하시듯 지난해 서울에서 열린 제2차 앞타 연례총회에서 일반 규칙과 의사 진행 규칙을 의결하였습니다. 지난 총회의 의사록 초안은 이미 여러분들의 검토와 의견을 위해 몇 차례 걸쳐 회람되었고 여러분의 수정 의견이 이미 반영되어 있습니다. 이에 더하여 달리 수정하거나 추가하고 싶은 부분이 있으십니까?
According to the agenda, the first order of business is the adoption of the minutes of the last General Assembly meeting. As many of us remember, the general regulation and rules of procedure were adopted at the second General Assembly meeting of Apta, which was held in Seoul, November last year. The draft minutes of the meeting has been circulated for your review and inputs for a couple of times. Your inputs have been incorporated already. Are there any corrections or additions to the minutes? This is the minutes.
여기도 그대로 돼 있긴.
예, 아무런 지금 요청이 없으신
아무런 요청이 없는 것 같습니다. 의사록은 제출된 바와 같이 채택되었습니다. 예.
If there is no comments or corrections, the minutes stand approved as submitted. 그다음에
다음은 아젠다에 따라 다음 순서로 작년 11월에 있었던 총회 이후 앱타의 발전 현황과 주요 이슈에 대해서 앱타 사무국의 보고가 있겠습니다.
As per the agenda, our next order of business is the report of the Apta Secretariat on the development of its business and related issues since our last meeting in November last year.
앱타 사무국의 신동균 경감이 발표하겠습니다.
I call on Senior Inspector Shin Dong-gyun of the Apta Secretariat. Senior Inspector Shin, you have the floor. Okay. 잠깐만요. Thank you, Mr. President. Distinguished representatives of the Apta member institutions and dialogue partners, thank you very much for this opportunity to brief you on the details of what the Apta Secretariat has done for the members and dialogue partners.
천천히 해라.
네, 탁지 않게 드릴게요.
난 관계없다.
예. First, first, we would like to remember our last meeting held in Seoul on 26 November 2017. 29 participants from 11 institutions from 9 countries were briefed about the development of the Apta business. We also discussed general regulations and rules of procedure, which were eventually adopted on the same day. Afghan National Police Academy was welcomed as a new member institution of Apta then, and it was also decided that Royal Police Cadet Academy of Thailand would host this year's General Assembly annual meeting. From July 30th to August 10th this year, Apta Secretariat had another successful event, the Police Academy Student Festival in Asia, PASFA, for 2 weeks. It was held at the Korean National Police University. Although it was during the peak of summer season, 29 students and staff from 8 police training institutions participated. The participants came from the Apta members, such as East China University of Political Science and Law, Korean National Police University, University of Malaya, Law Enforcement University of Mongolia, the Philippine National Police Academy, Royal Police Cadet Academy of Thailand, and People's Police Academy in Hanoi, Vietnam. Survey among the participants showed that they were satisfied with the whole program by 93.1% satisfaction rate. And they were particularly grateful for the hospitality of the staff and students at KNPU, while they also suggested expansion of the event with more participation. And we would like to show you the video of this event, PASFA, this year, in which you can see happy smiles of your students, cadets, and trainees. Could you turn on the video, please? No. We have to change. Okay. Yes.
done like almost all the things I wanted to do. I learned so many things, and I love the people, and I've got so many friends. So I love basketball.
It was such an honor to be in Paspa, and I feel like I learned a lot from this Paspa, like a new experience, and especially friendship. I got a lot of it. So thank you, and I hope Paspa is continually happen. Bye.
Hello guys, this is Jacob. It's already the end of Paspa. I hope you had a great time in KMPU and Korea. It was a great honor to meet such a great people like you, and I hope we keep in touch forever. See you.
Hi everyone. Thanks for coming to Korea, even though it was the hottest day, hottest summer in 100 years, I think. And I hope you guys made good memories staying here. And anyone contact me if you visit Korea again, and I'll be happy to meet you guys again. And especially Raja, if you have any wedding in Vietnam, Malaysia, anywhere, contact me and I'll be there. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Hyunshik Kim, and thank you for everything. You did really a good job, and actually, my dear friend God, thank you for taking a photo for everyone. And my dear roommate Tutu, thank you for cleaning my room. I was quite dirty boy. Sorry about it.
Hi guys, this is Kim-jong. It was a great opportunity to meet you guys in here, and I was so happy during 2 weeks. Thank you all of you guys helping me make such a good memories, and especially Group 1 Team Derpa and dear my friend Berfen. Thank you all of you guys, and hope to see you again. Bye.
See you.
We love.
Thank you so much. That was the end of our, just video, not my presentation. I hope you enjoyed the video. You have seen a lot of familiar faces of your institutions. Especially during the festival, the International Undergraduate Conference on Policing, IUCP, was held, and 13 teams from 7 member institutions in 5 countries submitted their papers and competed for the awards worth 4,000 USD. It's not working, the next one? Could you turn the page? Okay. So the first prize went to Ms. Nan Kim, a student of KNPU, who presented her study on Korean police first response to crimes caused by mental disorders. And second prize went to the team of PPA Vietnam, Ms. Lu Ai Phuong and Mr. Chu Quang Dao, who spoke about preventing crimes against endangered species and animals in Vietnam. And teams from RPCA, Mr. Krekaiwan Kajohun and Ms. Sirikam Langakwan, and the PMPA, Philippine National Police Academy, Mrs. Merifin L. Carisusa and Sheena Marie Bautista had third prizes. And they presented their academic works respectively on big data policing for immediate evaluation of potential risks posed to Facebook users, and transactional leadership style of the Philippine National Police, Maractas, and its implication to policing. Next slide, please. Yes. Next, I would like to brief you on the discussion with Asianapol, our dialogue partner, about a joint training conference among Apta, Asianapol, and Interpa. On 23rd June, the Secretariat received a proposal from Mr. Aida Othman, Director for Plans and Programs of the Asianapol Secretariat. And he was suggesting Apta's participation in a conference on police training. And the conference is currently being organized by the Asianapol Secretariat and will take place in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, from 7 to 10 January next year. The International Association of Police Academies, INTAPA, decided the participation of their 8 executive board members in the proposed conference at the 7th conference this February as well. And Director Joe of the Apta Secretariat has responded that we would seek for the Apta members' approval on this. And if you have any concerns or suggestions to this proposal, kindly express them to the Secretariat after this briefing or later when we send out the draft minutes of this meeting, as the other members who could not unfortunately participate in this meeting should be informed as well. And third, I would like to report to you about the progress in developing the database and communication platform to exchange ideas and share information among member institutions. As you may remember, our plan was to develop a homepage of Apta with a database where member institutions can communicate with others and share training materials and online training courses. With this online platform, Apta Secretariat would also be able to notify members of important events, such as the General Assembly meeting, Liaison Working Group meeting, and PASFA, of course. Especially, we should be able to share the academic papers presented at various events organized by Apta. And unfortunately, we were not been very successful in securing the budget for this in last fiscal year of the Korean government. However, this year, Apta Secretariat submitted the budget proposal again in this regard to the Ministry of Economy and Finance of the Korean government, and approximately $35,000 for the initial phase of this development has been included in the final government budget proposal to the National Assembly. And this inclusion has not been very easy. However, Director Jo Song-ho of the Apta Secretariat, with the guidance of the President Lee Sang-jung, have made a lot of visits and efforts to the ministry to make it happen. So although we are still waiting for the final approval review of the National Assembly, we hope that we secure the budget eventually. And once we get the budget, we should be able to increase the amount of the budget year by year for the next phase of this development and maintenance of our online platform. Lastly, the Apta Secretariat would like you to know our appreciation for your active and continuing participation in the Apta, which enables us all these progresses. This is the end of the presentation of the Apta Secretariat. Thank you very much for your attention.
감사합니다. 발표 감사합니다. 의문점이나 의견이 있으신가요?
Thank you for the presentation. Are there any questions or comments about the presentation of the Apta? No? 예, 없으시면 한번 넘어가시면 되겠습니다.
예, 다른 의견이 없을 경우 발표된 내용대로 보고를 정리하도록 하겠습니다.
If there is no more comments or suggestions, the report is filed as presented.
다음 의제는 각 회원 기관의 발표입니다. 각 기관의 국제 협력 및 다른 회원들에게 제공 가능한 교육 과정이나 프로그램에 대한 발표를 듣겠습니다.
The next agenda item is presentations by member institutions on the progress in international cooperation and courses available for other members.
사전에 사전에 발표를 신청한 캄보디아 경찰학교, 대한민국 경찰대학, 말라야 대학, 필리핀 공안대학, 태국 왕립경찰사관학교, 베트남 인민경찰학원으로 알고 있습니다.
So I understand that there will be 5 delegations which have requested for the opportunity to give their presentations, namely JC-LEC first, and then Korean National Police University, and Philippine Public Safety College, and Royal Police Cadet Academy then, and also representatives from Sri Lanka. Okay.
발표를 하고 싶은 다른 기관들이 있습니까?
Are there any other delegations which would like to give a presentation, please? Okay.
더 이상 신청이 없습니다. 기관이 발표를 하도록 하겠습니다.
네. So if there is no other proposals, then I would like to give the floor to the representative of JC-LEC for their presentation.
Thank you, and good morning to my colleagues. Mr. President, can I firstly thank you for your leadership? I think this is an outstanding initiative. General, I would also just like to acknowledge the fantastic efforts of your staff for arranging today's event. It is very, very impressive, so thank you. So my name is Greg Davis. I am Australian, so forgive me if I don't speak English. And I'm with the Australian Federal Police, but I am seconded to the Jakarta Centre for Law Enforcement Cooperation, which is based in Central Java, Indonesia. I note that almost all of the countries, I think except perhaps Mongolia, at this table have sent participants and subject matter experts to JC-LEC at some point in our history. So I wanted to just spend 5 minutes giving you an update on how our business has evolved in the 14 years that we have existed and the work that we are doing around cooperation, particularly through Southeast Asia and Asia. So JC-LEC was established as an unfortunate result of the 2002 Bali bombings. Of course, there were many international visitors killed in that attack. But there were 88 Australians killed in that attack. So that certainly got the attention of the Australian government and the Australian Federal Police. So we recognised that we needed to develop much more closer cooperation with our Southeast Asian counterparts in particular. And so our Prime Minister and the Indonesian President had some initial discussions which were then handed to the Australian Federal Police Commissioner and the Indonesian National Police General. And from that we agreed that we needed to develop a platform through which we could bring law enforcement together in one place to meet each other, create important networks, and also to share our methodology so that in the future we could work more cooperatively to combat terrorism and combat transnational organised crime. I think that in the 14 years since the inception of JC-LEC, there is sufficient evidence to show that all of the law enforcement throughout Asia and Southeast Asia have embraced this concept. This year, in fact, last week, we surpassed 27,000 participants, alumni, and this year alone, in 2018, we will run 163 programs, and we will have 4,000 participants attend our facilities. So it has become very popular. The themes that we are promoting remain. Counter-terrorism is the primary theme, but now we find cybercrime to be a very close second, with border protection the third most popular theme. So that says that the region is paying attention to the trends in crime and increasing their support of the crime types that are most important within the region. So additionally, we have run several programs on countering violent extremism, and this is across the prison systems throughout primarily Indonesia, but we see that this will expand, hopefully, to include programs for the rest of Southeast Asia. The purpose of this particular initiative is to better understand the intelligence gathering opportunities in prisons where radicalisation is occurring, and perhaps this will help us as police in the region to better combat terrorism as well. Of course, we have a range of other programs, but I would like to keep this presentation very short, so I will just mention the more popular. Anti-money laundering, of course, this ties in with terrorism and organised crime. Human trafficking. We also have a program called the International Management of Serious Crime, IMOSC. Perhaps some of you may have attended this program. It is about leadership. This is about developing cooperation between many countries and promoting leadership, consistent leadership methodology across serious crime management. And this year, for the first time, we delivered a program called International Balance. That's with a B, Balance. This program is solely focused on promoting leadership from female police. So the program had all female police officers from throughout Southeast Asia and was a one-week program where they explored opportunities for women to progress further within police ranks. And this has become quite a popular theme amongst many of our partner nations, as we all recognise the valuable contribution that women can play to developing law enforcement policies and strategies. I just will finish off, if I could quickly. This year also saw the number of countries involved in JCLEC programs. This includes countries that have sponsored the programs, countries that send subject matter experts to deliver content, and also the participants from 80 different countries. I'll just leave you with our learning philosophy, which is learning and understanding through shared experience. And this is how we believe we develop the most productive relationships between our countries. It's not just about learning the consistent methodology. It is about talking with each other and understanding the challenges that we all face, and then working cooperatively to overcome those challenges and potential gaps. Thank you.
이제 그러면 이제 감사하다고 하는데 사람 감사하고 여기에 대해서 질문하실 분 있으신지.
그 미스터 그레이그 데이비스의 발언을 잘 들었습니다. 감사하게 생각합니다. 그리고 다른 의견이 있으면 말씀해 주시죠. 적당히.
Thank you very much for your presentation. I heard no different English accent, so it was fine. And any other comments or questions to the presentation by Mr. Gregory Davis? Okay, thank you. 그럼 이제 다음에 이제 경찰대학에다 보내보시죠.
다음 발표는 경찰대학에서 진행하겠습니다.
Thank you. And the next presentation will be done by Korean National Police University. The floor is yours.
So, my name is Lee Seung-bok, and I am senior inspector working at the international. How about sound of wind? Okay. I'm working at the International Cooperation Section in Korean National Police University. And first of all, this is such a great honor for me to give a presentation, all distinguished delegation and guests from police institutions in Asia. My presentation would be about international partnership being conducted by Korean National Police University. Okay. These are contents of my presentation, and these are some of major accomplishments we have done this year. We had an Interpol Police Training Symposium in our campus, and recently received a certificate of training by UN Integrated Training Service. Plus, we are running some programs related to UN development in KOICA, and we are maintaining academic partnership with other universities. While trying to make an international partnership, we have been setting up 3 objectives. First, through collaborative research and studies with foreign institutions, we are seeking to gain expertise in policing. Second, as we are making efforts to meet the policing needs in this globalized world, we will get global competence. Lastly, based on multilateral trust and friendship, we can establish networks with police institutions worldwide. Interpol Police Training Symposium is one of major events hosted by Interpol Global Complex for Innovation, and it takes place every 2 years. In 2016, Korean National Police Agency gave an official proposal for hosting this symposium, and in 2017, officers from Interpol came to visit Korea in order to check out whether our campus can be used as the main venue of the event. After the hosting place was confirmed, we started to prepare programs for participants to better understand policing issues. So the symposium was from June 26 to 28 and took place in Asan Police Town, composed of 3 police institutions, including Korean National Police University. And the total participants were 170 from 53 countries. Through Interpol Police Training Symposium, we could share current policing issues with other participants. And there were proposals from a couple of foreign institutions to make academic partnerships with our university. As I said earlier, we recently got a certificate from UN. And for your information, I would like to explain something about this. Nowadays, police officers are deployed to some regions where lives of civilians are endangered because of armed conflicts or civil wars. And before, police officers are dispatched. They are required to get some training courses in advance, and we call it as pre-deployment training. Not every institution can run pre-deployment training courses because standardized trainers and facilities are needed. In June 2017, Korean National Police University gave a proposal for an official training institution to UN Integrated Training Service. And January this year, officers from UN trained Korean police officers as trainers who can teach and educate for UN peacekeeping operations. And then in June, our university conducted its own courses for 2 weeks. And finally, on July 30th, Korean National Police University received a certificate and recognized as an official institution, can train police officers from Korea and foreign countries as well. And this means that we are second in Asia and 16th in the world enrolled as an official UN PKO training institution. And we are running some programs for developing countries while making joint efforts with UN Development Branch in Seoul. And this year, we have reached an agreement to support 4 countries, especially in the area of handling gender-based violence. Furthermore, in conjunction with Korean International Cooperation Agency, we are conducting assistance projects for developing countries, and the participants have been increased every year. And for academic partnership, we have signed agreements with 20 universities worldwide, and we are trying to increase numbers. And I think international partnership is wonderful because it can offer us a chance to share each country's knowledge, and it can benefit every members in their partnership. So I hope we can expand our partnership to every countries in Asia in the future. So that's the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Thank you so much.
한국 대표 이승복 팀장께서 잘 발표해 주셨습니다. 발표한 내용에 대해서 다른 언급하실 내용이나 질문이 있습니까?
Thank you very much for your presentation, Senior Inspector Lee. Now the floor is open. Are there any comments or questions about the presentation?
다음에 순서대로지.
다음은 이제 필리핀에서 발표를 하시면 됩니다.
예, 다른 질문이 없으면 다음은 필리핀 대표께서 발표를 해주시겠습니다.
So if there is no comments, then the next presentation will be done by the distinguished representatives of the Philippine National Police. The floor is yours. Thank you.
to the President of Association of Police Training Institutions in Asia, Chief Superintendent General Lee Sang-jong, to the men and women of the Royal Police Cadet Academy, headed by Commissioner Lieutenant General Pia Osayo, the general host for the third General Assembly Annual Meeting of the Association of Police Training Institutions, to the representatives, delegates of the different member institutions and dialogue partners, fellow public safety officers, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. On behalf of the President, Philippine Public Safety College, Police Director General Ricardo De Leon, where he expressed his sincere gratitude to the association and to the host academy. He regretfully informed everyone of his absence in this significant meeting due to conflict of schedule. Hence, we are here to represent him and the Philippine Public Safety College in general. I am Police Chief Superintendent Ramon Rafael, the Director of the National Police Training Institute under the Philippine Public Safety College. With me are Police Superintendent Carter Balones, the Regional Training Director of Regional Training Center, Cordillera Autonomous Region, and Police Superintendent Roberto Odiver Jr., the Regional Training Director, RTC Calabarzon, and at the same time, the designated PPSC Liaison Officer to Apta. We will be presenting to you updates on the PPSC's training and education system to give you pertinent information of the situation, because there is a proposed legislation amending the current training and education structure in the Philippines. Please be informed that part of this presentation was already presented during the inaugural meeting of Apta held at the Korean National Police University on February 22, 2017. At this point, please allow me to request Superintendent Balones to continue with our presentation. Thank you.
Sawadee Chow. Good morning to everyone. The passage of the Republic Act 6975, or other known as the Department of the Interior and Local Government Act of 1990, paved the way to the reorganization of the Department of the Local Government into the Department of the Interior and Local Government. It was also under this act when the Philippine Public Safety College, the Philippine National Police, the Bureau of Fire Protection, and the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology were created. The PNP, the Bureau of Fire Protection, and the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology are the tri-bureaus of the Philippines Public Safety, wherein they have different mandates under this act. The PPSC, on the other hand, was created under this law to serve as a premier educational institution for the training and human resource development and continuing education of all personnel of the tri-bureaus, the Philippine National Police, the Bureau of Fire Protection, and the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology. Thus, these bureaus, each bureau send their uniformed personnel to Philippine Public Safety College to undergo different training courses, such as the Basic Recruit Course, Leadership Course, Mandatory Course, and Specialized Courses, and so on. However, the PNP created its own training school in 2005. The PNP Training Service, it was established as an interim unit purposely to accelerate professionalism amongst PNP members. The issuance of the National Police Commission, or the NAPOLCOM Resolution Number 2005-388, officially authorized the creation of the Philippine National Police Training Service. As shown in the slide is a brief comparative information between the Philippine Public Safety College and the PNP Training Service for your appreciation. First, the PPSC was established in 1990 under Republic Act 6975, while the PNP Training Service was created in 2005 under the NAPOLCOM Resolution 2005-388, a mere resolution. Second, PPSC caters personnel of the tri-bureaus, while Philippine National Police Training Service caters PNP personnel only. Last, PPSC provides mandatory and specialized courses, again, for the tri-bureaus, while PNP's training service provide in-service training courses for the PNP personnel only. However, time has evolved and PNP Training Service has started accepting students and trainees from the other bureaus on selected training courses, particularly on leadership and competency courses. But Philippine Public Safety College and the PNP Training Service are collaborating with each other to matters pertaining to training and education of the PNP personnel. Now let us discuss about the Philippine Public Safety College. PPSC has 6 constitutive units, namely the National Police Training Institute, headed by our director from the PNP, the Philippine National Police Academy, also headed by the director from the PNP in active service, the National Police College, also handled by the uniformed personnel, we have the National Jail Management and Penology Training Institute, headed by the director from the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology in active service, the National File Training Institute, or the NFTI, headed by the director from the Bureau of Fire Protection in active service, the National Forensic Science Training Institute, also headed by the director from the PNP in active service. But of the 6 constitutive units, only NPTI, or the National Police Training Institute, has its regional training centers located all over the country, which cater training of the newly recruited police officers, as well those who are active members of the PNP assigned in the regional office. Currently, the 18 regional training centers nationwide is headed by a training director who is also an active member of the Philippine National Police. As we have introduced a while ago, 2 of them are present in this meeting, which is Colonel Oliver and yours truly. So what are the training courses offered by each constitutive units? As shown in the slide are the courses offered by NPTI and the Philippine National Police Academy. NPTI offers the following courses: 6 months police basic recruit course intended for the newly recruited police officers, the 4.5-month police junior leadership course, and the 3.5-month police senior leadership course for active police officers as their mandatory training and a requirement for promotion. And of course, the 4.5-month police officers candidate course for the senior police non-commissioned officers in preparation for the entry as police commissioned officers or police inspectors. Recipients of these courses are all police non-commissioned officers of the PNP in active service. Second, the Philippine National Police Academy, or the 4-year Bachelor of Science in Public Safety. Graduates of BSPS, or the Bachelor of Science in Public Safety, are automatically commissioned officers of the tri-bureaus with the rank of police inspector or first lieutenant. The National Police College, offers 1-year Master in Public Safety Administration. It also offers 3 mandatory courses for members of the tri-bureaus, namely the 8 months Public Safety Officer Senior Executive Course for personnel with the rank of Superintendent or Light Colonels. As a requirement for promotion to the next higher rank, we have also the 3-month-and-a-half Public Safety Officers Advanced Course for personnel with the rank of police, senior inspectors, or captains as a requirement for promotion to the next higher rank. We have also the 3.5 months for Public Safety Officers Basic Course for the uniformed personnel with the rank of police inspector or first lieutenant as a requirement for promotion to the next rank. Recipients of the training are all commissioned officers from the tri-bureaus, the Philippine National Police, the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, and the Bureau of Fire Protection. We have also the National Fire Training Institute, or the NFTI, also offers 1-year master's degree, Master's in Crisis and Disaster Risk Management, which is a managerial course intended not only for the Bureau of Fire Protection officers, but also the qualified members of other government agency performing duties in disaster and risk management. It has also 3 mandatory courses, the Fire Officers Advanced and Basic courses, with a duration of 3 months and 6 months for Fire Officers Candidate course for all active members of the Bureau of Fire Protection. Also offered are 2 months Fire Protection Supervisor course exclusive for the Bureau of Fire Protection Supervisor, and 4 months Fire Basic Recruit course for newly recruited fire officers. Recipients of the training are all from the Bureau of Fire Protection. The National Jail Management and Penology Training Institute offers 3 courses for jail commission officers, namely the 3-month Jail Officers Advanced Course, the 3-month Jail Officers Basic Course, and 1-month Jail Officers Orientation Course, and the 3 courses for jail non-commissioned officers, namely the 4-month Jail Officers Candidate Course, the 2-month Jail Senior Leadership Course, and the 2-month Jail Junior Leadership Course. And lastly, the 4-month Jail Basic Recruit course for the newly recruited jail officers. Recipients of the training are all from the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology. The last but not the least is the National Forensic Science Training Institute, which offers specialized courses on forensic science under the Criminal Investigation and Detection Course program. These courses are Public Safety Investigation and Detection Course, the Public Safety Narcotics Investigation Course, and the Public Safety Traffic Investigation Course, which all have the duration of 4.5 months. Recipients again of these training courses are all from the tri-bureaus, from the Philippine National Police, Bureau of Fire Protection, and Bureau of Jail Management and Penology. Now, let me proceed to the highlights of my presentation. As we have mentioned earlier, the PPSC and the Philippine National Police, along with the other bureaus, are co-equal offices under the umbrella of the Department of the Interior and Local Government. The passage of Senate Bill 1898, and once it becomes a law, will certainly change the organizational structure of the Philippine Public Safety College and the PNP in terms of training and education. Briefly, the proposed bill will amend certain provision of the Republic Act 6975, which is the legal basis why both the Philippine Public Safety College and the PNP were created. Earlier, we have also mentioned that the Philippine Public Safety College has 6 constitutive units, headed by the director from the tri-bureaus, the PNP, the BJMP, and the Bureau of Fire. However, under the proposed reorganization training structure, the different training institutions will now be separated under the two agencies. On one hand, the PPSC shall only have 4 consecutive units remaining from the original 6 units, and these are the National Police College, headed by the director, the National Jail, National Forensic Training Institute, headed also by director, the National Fire Training Institute, and the National Bureau of Jail Training Institute. The PNP shall now have 3 different training units. Namely, the National Police Training Institute and its 18 regional training centers, the Philippine National Police Academy, and the Philippine National Police Training Service. The remaining of these training institutions is also embedded in the proposed legislation at the discretion and prerogative of the Philippine National Police. This is the reason why at the moment we cannot offer any training courses or academic exchange in police training and education to other members' institutions and dialogue partners because of this ongoing revision of organizational training and educational structure in our country. However, this situation will not be hamper the Philippine Public Safety College commitment to the association. Police Director General, Deputy Director General Ricardo F. De Leon, our PPSC President, and elected President of Apta, has assured that the Philippine Public Safety College, as an Apta member institution, shall continue to support and collaborate towards the realization of the Apta's mission and vision. Indeed, the PPSC sent delegates and attended the just concluded 3rd Police Academy Student Festival in Asia, held on July 30 to August 10, 2018 at Korea. Our police cadet delegates also participated in the academic conference under the name International Undergraduate Conference on Policy. Aside from that, the Philippine Public Safety College is very much honored and privileged to host the 4th General Assembly Annual Meeting of the Association. I hope to see you again next year in Manila, Philippines. So thank you, and I hope we have enlightened you, especially on the current situation of the Philippines public safety education and training. Mabuhay.
필리핀 설명 잘 들었습니다. 그리고 제4차 앱타 회의를 필리핀 마닐라에서 개최해 주신다고 하는 제안에 대해서 대단히 감사하게 생각을 하고요. 끝나고 나서 해외 기관님들의 의견을 들어보고 결정을 하도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Thank you very much for your excellent presentation, and I also appreciate your proposal to host the 4th General Assembly meeting. Thank you so much. After we finish the whole presentation, then we will ask the opinions of the whole members, and we will make a final decision on that. Thank you so much. Okay? 예, 그다음에 다음 넘어가셔가지고요. 다음 기관이 죄송합니다. 모르겠어요. 네. 다음 기관이 여기 있습니다. 그래서 이제 태국에서
다음 발표는 태국에서 하시겠습니다. 발표해 주십시오.
Now I would like to give you the floor to the distinguished representative of our PCA on their presentation.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Seksan Krakam
assistant professor at Royal Police Cadet Academy. Let me make a quick presentation to show our international cooperation and training program in the past few years under the administrations of Commissioner Piya Utayo. During the past few years, we have done some international cooperation and exchange program with other institutions, police institutions. We divide into 4 types of activities. First is a memorandum of understanding or MOU with police training institution. Second is exchange of police students. We have right now we have 3 exchange students or exchange cadets from 3 countries, and the third one is the exchange of expertise and cooperation for police research, and the last one is the establishment of a new program for police detective in Thailand. First, we have done MOU with 5 police institutions, including Police Academy of Cambodia, the Police Officer Training Institutions, Myanmar, the People Police Academy of Vietnam, Yunnan Police College, and Korean National Police University. Here are some of the pictures that showing our activity for the short course program that we hosted at the Police Academy, at the Police Cadet Academy, with the Vietnam Police Academy. This has been a short course training 1 to 2 weeks. This some picture of Yunnan Police College came to visit us, and also Korean National Police University came to visit us. Here are some pictures of the executives from the police institution to visit our Police Cadet Academy during, I think, maybe in the beginning of this year. For the exchange of students or the cadet, we have exchange with 3 countries right now: Cambodia, Myanmar, and Vietnam. So all of the police cadets from 3 countries are studying in our Police Cadet Academy now. Cambodia maybe in the second years, Myanmar maybe in the first year, and Vietnam in the 3rd year already. Here is some of the sample that why we have this kind of program, exchange student, because we can earn some advantage for cooperation with them in the future after they graduate from the Police Cadet Academy. This is an good example. We have some kind of investigation to arrest regarding the call center scam in Vietnam, and we got help from one of the former Police Cadet Academy who come from Vietnam to help us or facilitate us to get in Vietnam and capture the offender in Vietnam. This is one of the former police cadets from Myanmar working as the translator and the trainer at the seminar and training. And the third one, we have some kind of research that we got information from our neighboring country in ASEAN. Like this one, under the under the Commissioner Piyatayo, we doing a research on improving effective to combat transnational crime in Thailand. So we have to get information from the country that has more advanced technology or advanced techniques to combat transnational crime. We went to visit Singapore to have some information from them and then exchange our experience with them, and then we will have conclusion and we will have some development for our training program and our strategy to combat transnational crime in the future. And then we invite some of police officers in our neighboring country to visit us and to share information regarding the transnational crime at the Police Cadet Academy a month ago. And then we took them to visit call center unit located at the Royal Thai Police headquarters. And the last program that we have, this is quite a new program. This program has been established in the 2017. The first year that we had this program, we invite some instructor and trainer from FBI and some instructor from US to train our detective throughout the country to have more experience and more knowledge to deal with crime in our country. So right now we have 2 sessions already, and the last session we just finished 2 months ago. So there were 149 investigators came to got training at the Police Cadet Academy. Okay, here are some of the pictures that we have in the trainings during the last training. This is the session 2 in session 2. Okay, that's all we have. Thank you.
RPCA의 발표를 잘 들었습니다. 혹시 의문점이나 궁금한 사항이 있으신지요?
Thank you very much for the presentation on various programs and international cooperation of RPCA. Are there any comments or questions to that presentation?
스리랑카 넘어가야 되겠다. 예. 다른 질문이 없으면 다음 이번에 스리랑카에서 오신 분 발표 바랍니다.
Thank you so much. If there's no other comments, then I would like to give the floor to the distinguished representative from Sri Lankan Police. Thank you.
Ayubowan, the meaning of Ayubowan. Ayubowan meaning may you live long. So may you live long to protect the world. So good morning all of you. Good morning everybody. Mr. Chairman and Commissioner of the Royal Police Cadet Academy and all the distinguished guests who present here, and ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I should give my big thanks to the Association of Police Training Institution in Asia, Apta, and Commissioner of the Royal Police Cadet Academy, and especially government of the Thailand, to inviting to Sri Lanka to participate this excellent and impressive event, to participate for this event. So, between the Sri Lanka and Apta members of the countries has a good cooperation and mutual understanding and so many MOUs as other countries. And I am going to I am going to give a brief introduction about Sri Lanka Police College on behalf of, because I am the director of the Sri Lanka Police College. So this is my country, very small country. It's an island and covered by Indian Ocean. And 22 million people we have, and 85,000 police officers strength we have. And Sri Lanka, in 1948, after nearly 150 years of British rule, Sri Lanka became an independent country. And for easy administration purpose, our country has divided 9 provinces and 25 districts. Our present IGP of the Sri Lanka, Mr. Pujit Jayasundara, my DIG training, and I am the director of Police College. And Sri Lanka Police has a vision, our target, our dream is, our vision is towards a peaceful environment. To live with confidence, without fear of crimes and violence is our vision. And our mission is, Sri Lanka Police is committed and confident to uphold and enforce the law for the land, to preserve the public order, prevent crime and terrorism with prejudice to none, equal to all. Actually, I am very proud to say that we had 30 years big war in my country, very bad war. We completely, totally finished our terrorism. That part of the vision with completely terrorism, we finish it. Now it is in my country very peaceful situation. And when we speak about the police training, we had several significant milestones from 1806. And in 1866, Sri Lanka's first Inspector General of Police were appointed. And responsibility towards the community and the social control has become the fundamental duty of the present day's policing. In Sri Lanka, as we earlier said, we have 85,000 police personnel. There are 487 police stations around the country. This is our evolution of the Sri Lanka police uniforms. So, the Sri Lanka Police has celebrated 150 years of excellence in 2016 with the modern concept of the present Inspector General of Police. So we have so many events. And people-friendly concepts. And we give basic training in police college and advanced training in National Police Academy and in-service training, police in-service units.
They are the training ranges we have. So this is my college, entrance of the college. And college vision, our vision is creating a safe and peaceful environment for the Sri Lankans to live in harmony by producing a people-friendly, professional, prestigious, and allied police officers with the pride is our vision. And our mission is devotion and commitment towards crafting exemplary and prestigious police officers to protect law and order by developing their knowledge, skills, and humanity is our vision. Our organizational structure of the training range of Sri Lanka Police College. And there are 6 police wings we have every corner of the country. Up to date, there are 2,789 police officers training in our college. These are the entry levels of our country: Assistant Superintendent of Police and Sub-Inspectors of Police and Police Constables. There are three entry levels. And we have module system which introduced by Scottish government to improve knowledge and skills and change the attitudes of police recruits. These are the modules. We have 7 modules: general duties, police responsibilities, investigations, field training, leadership and management, incident management, prosecution skills, and performance management are the 7 modules. We have SOC officer investigation system, which introduced by Swedish government, and Kola Computer Center, aware of transactional crimes, with support of the Australian government, and English language centers as well as Tamil language centers we have. And we give specialized courses, and we give so many courses: criminal intelligence courses, we give special investigation courses, driving courses for Air Force officers, training courses for doctors attached to the police medical service divisions, plan and drawing course for police officers, senior traffic management courses, etc. So many courses we give, scene of crime officers training course, and so many. And we give courses for the departments and other corporations also. As example, civil police investigation courses for armed forces police personnel, and course for Sri Lanka administrative services, and training of security personnel for the public sectors. Weapon training courses for the officers of forest department, training courses for excise officers, motor examiners training courses we give. And police cadets, we give leadership training for school cadets and prefects also in school levels. Sri Lanka Police Cadets has started in 2006 and actually conducting since 2011. Up to now, police has 45 female companies and 111 female companies in school levels. Scope of academic training. We are trying to cover so many areas.
Our police driving school also we have. One of the passing out parade. And actually, still we don't have a police university in Sri Lanka to study police science. So we hope to implement police university to study criminal justice next year, 2019. So if we gather all together, like this meeting, which arranged by government of Thailand, we believe we can do so many good changes in near future on behalf of the global community. Thank you very much.
스리랑카 경찰청의 소개를 잘 받았습니다. 혹시 의문점이나 궁금한 사항이 있으면 질문해 주세요.
Thank you very much for your presentation. We also agree that this could be a very good opportunity to expand our network amongst the police training institutions. If you have any questions or comments, please say so. Raise your hand.
질문이 없으면 시간적 여유가 좀 있기 때문에 오전에 필리핀에서 다음 4차 회의를 한다는 제안이 있었는데 이 부분을 검토해 볼까 합니다.
If you all agree, because we don't have any more comments and we have finished our presentations, I would like to propose to discuss about the proposal from the Philippine National Police about hosting the next General Assembly meeting. Yeah. 그래서 다른 혹시 회원 기관에서 지원할 의사가 없으신 경우에는 제의를 하고자 하신다 이렇게 말씀해 주십니다.
다른 회원국에서 4차 회의를 주재할
미팅 없으시면은
큰 박수로 그러면 없으시면 4차 앱타 회의는 필리핀 마닐라에서 개최되는 것을 큰 박수로 통과시킵시다.
So I would like to propose that we accept the proposal of the PPSC for hosting the next Apta General Assembly meeting with a big round of applause of all of us. Thank you so much.
여러분의 적극적인 협조로 오전에 예정된 회의가 다 끝났는데 그러면 오후 학교 투어는 예정된 대로 3시 반에 하면 어떻겠냐고. 그렇게
그 전에 저기 필리핀 거기에다가 어떤 하실 말씀 있으면
한마디 해달라고 말씀. 4차 회의를 수락해 줘서 너무 감사합니다. 혹시 하실 말씀 있으면 좀 해주십시오.
So I would like to give a chance to speak to the distinguished delegates from the PPSC about this our decision. If you want to say something about the next meeting, we would like to listen to that. Please.
On behalf of our president of the PPSC, Deputy Director General De Leon, we the delegates of the Philippine Public Safety Cadets is very much willing and happy to host the 4th Annual General Assembly meeting next year, 2019, to be held in Manila, Philippines. We will be closely coordinating with the Apta Secretariat, of course, as regards to the preparation, including the agenda that will be taken up on the said 4th Annual General Assembly meeting. I'd like to thank the other members for accepting our proposal to host this 4th Annual General Meeting of Apta. Thank you.
저기 오늘 이것으로 이제 끝내고
예, 각국의 발표가 있었고 또 다음 개최지가 마닐라에서 결정되었는데 오전에 토의해야 될 내용은 대충 다 마무리된 것 같습니다.
So I think we have completed all the topics and items on the agenda, and if everybody agrees, then we can finish our meeting for this morning. And then because if there is no other suggestions or items to be discussed, then we would like to adjourn this meeting. And then we have some time to take some rest after the lunch. And then as per the schedule, we can have a campus tour from 7:30. Is there any other suggestions or comments on that proposal?
(3시부터) 시작한다는 거지.
뭐 다들 좀
오전 회의를 끝내고 3시부터 그 학교 투어가 있습니다. 여기 다 동의하시는지요?
So I think everybody agrees to my new proposal. Okay? Yes.
예, 이렇게 오전 회의를 끝내겠습니다. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That brings us to the end of today's agenda. Before we complete this meeting, I would like to say that we took another very important step for the sustainable progress of Apta today. We recognize the progress and achievement through Apta among the member institutions. Thank you again for your active participation and support. Since there is no further business, the third General Assembly annual meeting of Apta is adjourned.
Thank you very much. 친구들 쭉 악수를 한번 할까? 그러니까 필리핀.
It's a three-engine tank. Thank you. Thank you very much for hosting the next meeting.
See you in Manila.
And
Malaysia.
almost 3 years. We not offer just the course of training. We also practical for the digital forensic to support the real case in this area. So this room is like a big room to have a map. We provide for training, including vocational training and academic training for support cadets. Behind that, we have small room and have limited about this center, and we guide you to visit there in the laboratory. So everyone okay right here? Somehow. Speaker to let everyone know what what we did and what we're going to do in the near future. Now I have my colleagues. One is Captain Koshakon.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor for us to welcome all of you to this laboratory. My name is Police Captain Koshakon Panganai. Royal Police Cadet Academy is under over the years. For example, China, Korea, and Vietnam. This laboratory is not only for teaching, but we also provide support for analyze real cases. Last year, 16 cases used this laboratory for forensics. Thus, they will gain experience from the case. Moreover, our teachers are willing to help students with the projects related to technology development.
In the cases in our academy. So as you can see, there are all the equipment that's like movable. So maybe it's that the student can practice when the target is moving. And we also use these rooms for training our cadets as well. Please, this one. As you can see on the table, there are the weapons or the guns that we use to train the cadets. The first one is revolver. This one is used for their first year cadets. And the second one that we use is a semi-auto. We use this one to train the second year cadets. And this is the shotgun, and we also use to train the third year cadets.
สำหรับการฝึกยิงในการอธิบายจะแบ่งเป็น2ส่วน
Okay, we divided into two parts. The first part is
ส่วนที่1ก็จะเป็นในเรื่องของการฝึกยิงปืนจะประกอบด้วยในเรื่องของการฝึกตั้งแต่เบสิกจนถึงขั้นอนุบาล
So the first part we will explain how to train the cadets from the basic level. So I would like you to show you demonstrate by the video presentation. And the video presentation is ready to begin. Assembly.
ในตัวสถานีปืนจะมีเราจะสร้างอุปกรณ์สำหรับระยะยิงไล่ติดตามปืนหลาย
So as you can see, our equipment is outdoor activity. So there's delegations to follow me. The head of delegation is follow me. So the VIP for the head, yes, the VIP for the head, because we have the limited seats. Okay. So what we have decided to design a new room here. So we have to consider how effective of to use this room for the cadets.
เราฝึกตำรวจที่ใช้ห้องซิมูเลเตอร์ที่เห็นตัวเลเซอร์
The previous rooms, so they feel a little bit awkward about how to train.
นั้นห้องที่ถูกสร้างขึ้นมาใหม่ทั้ง4ห้องเนี่ยจะสามารถใช้กระสุนปืนที่เป็นกระสุนจริงๆได้ทั้งหมด
So that's why we are trying to create human rights and when to use the guns, use the weapons.
เราสอนนักเรียนว่าการใช้อาวุธปืนจะเป็นเรื่องสุดท้ายที่สุด
So the last decision making is using the gun.
คุณจะต้องสามารถใช้อุปกรณ์อย่างอื่นก่อนที่จะใช้อาวุธปืน
Before we use the gun, you can use another equipment to protect yourself. In this room, we also provide this taser gun.
ซึ่งสามารถใช้งานในซิมูเลเตอร์นี้ได้
And we can use this one as in this room as well.
เพื่อให้มองภาพเดี๋ยวจะกำหนดสถานการณ์ขึ้นมาแล้วก็ให้ครูฝึกสาธิตให้ดูการใช้เทเซอร์
So to show you how we train the students by using the taser gun, our trainer will demonstrate how to use it.
Look, sit there. Sit down. Look.
คุณผู้ชายนั่งนิ่งๆครับเกณฑ์มานั่งนิ่งๆครับ
What is your name? This is not coming up with the computer. This is not you. Look, I don't.
ไม่เป็นไรหรือเปล่าครับนั่งนิ่งๆครับ
Are you sure?
ครับจบรอลงนี่ครับเรียบร้อยครับจบสถานการณ์ก็นี่คือ
On the wall is represent the one yes we are aiming to
ยิงครับยิงไปครับคนด้านขวา
So this one
ยิงครับตรวจสอบบุคคลต้องสงสัยซึ่งน่าจะมีอาวุธปืน
Okay. So the situation is be that the police officer are going to inspect that she suspects that the criminal has a gun.
พร้อมไหมครับ
You ready?
ห้องสองพร้อมไหมครับเตรียมพร้อมห้องคอนโทรลครับปล่อยสถานการณ์
Yes.
เขาสามารถที่จะออกคำสั่งได้เลยพูดได้เลย
So you can order him stop or not stop.
What? Wait. You know what? It's like, I just want you to be left alone, okay? Can you just leave me alone? There's nothing wrong here, okay? What? What you want? You want to see some ID? What you want? Why you know? Can you just what? I just need you to be left alone, okay? I just need you to leave me alone, alright? Just stop fucking harassing me. Why is everybody always fucking harassing me?
ครับทีนี้ต่อไปสถานการณ์ต่อไปไปตรวจเจ้าหน้าที่ตำรวจไปตรวจสอบที่บริเวณบ้านซึ่งน่าจะมีคนร้ายมีอาวุธปืน
Okay, so the next situation is the police officers was informed that they will have the criminal with a gun, so he just going to inspect that this area has a criminal or not.
โอเคห้องคอนโทรลพร้อมปล่อยสถานการณ์
What's up? We're at the top floor, and the hall to the right. I get a lot of calls from this place. I don't know what this is with this guy, to be honest with you. What is here? You know.
Really, I'm late for work right now, and I'm still getting dressed. I can't deal with this, and everything was fine. Is this the neighbors again? Why are you? Why? It was just an argument. Seriously, we're fine. It was just
ผู้ชายออกมาสถานการณ์เป็นการที่มีคนร้ายจับคนร้ายใช้อาวุธปืนสงครามเป็นอาวุธปืนพวกไรเฟิลเลย
Okay, the next situation is the criminal. They are using to use the war gun,
rifle,
like
rifle.
yes, like M16, something like that.
สิ่งที่สำคัญคือท่านจะทำงานกับคู่บัดดี้
So you have the buddy as well.
ชีวิต
So you will have their colleague.
ชีวิตตำรวจเป็นเรื่องสำคัญมาก
So the life of policeman is very important.
รักษาชีวิตเพื่อนให้ได้
Save your friend's life.
โอเคครับต่อยสถานการณ์
Security alarm, you secure upstairs, I'll secure downstairs.
Okay. You have the hands.
โอเคจริงๆแล้วตัวสถานการณ์เนี่ยจุดเลยปืนเก็บใส่ซองครับเป็นสถานการณ์ที่เข้าไปตรวจสอบกรณีที่สามีภรรยาทะเลาะกัน
So this situation, he was informed by someone that the couple they have the agreement.
Domestic dispute.
ครับต่อปล่อยสถานการณ์
Sounds like you get a domestic.
I will buy anything. You go out every night with your guys.
Well, they're my guys. I gotta go with my guys.
You don't have to pay for everything.
Well, I got some police officers.
No, you don't. I'm sick
What are you
of
doing
your
here?
money. I'm trying to buy a new car.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Sir, I'm here to investigate. What's going on today?
I keep buying all this new furniture. I spend all the money in the house. He takes the rest of the money and spends it on gambling and drinking.
I've been gambling like nothing. Look at this stuff. See what I'm saying about all this furniture without consulting one bit.
For your house.
We're up to our heads. We're over our heads in the I've been here so many times before. You guys won't need to cool down, okay? Cool down. I'll show you if I can see them. Keep your hands if I can see them. Alone. Why are we alone? Keep it up high.
โอเคจบสถานการณ์ครับเคลียร์ปืนเองนี้เองลงไหนก่อนถ่ายรูปนะครับ
So we hope that you will know how our cadets be trained during 4 years in our PCA. And we do hope that in the future, if you have time, please visit us and you can use our shooting range to practice shooting as well. Please, okay. So, please, the golf cart is ready for you to go to the next spot. Okay, this room.
Yellow shirts is like a patient or diligent, which is concentrate on studying and concentrate on training. And next is the purple color green one that you cannot see today because some of the 4th-year police cadets, they are on the duty of training, like investigate training right now. And the green one is in like a tree which is growing up everywhere, and it's just like to be ready for facing the real risk.
And here,
Before we go further, I would like to introduce myself. I am Police Cadet ธนากรเจ้าทอง
and I'm Police Cadet Vipawadi. We are from the first year students.
Okay, before we went to this phase, I would like to introduce you for shortly. This and so on might create learning model center at Royal Police Cadet Academy for first phase for everyone who is interested in.
Okay, and for that we have chosen some of our students from fourth year police cadet, which some of them are on the duty of investigate training right now, but some of them are training about this through the route. So properly, you choose this meeting as your interest stage 1, and here is the selections of uses of coconut. I divide it. This is first use of the coconut. We can eat the fruit of the coconut. They rich in vitamin, minerals, and antioxidants.
The second benefit of coconut is the water. The water of coconut is for healthy and refreshing. Coconut water is different from coconut milk that is known for its essential milk benefits. For cooking, it's great a conditioner, for hair and for the skin. The husk of coconut is used as the cover.
Không mới cầm lá.
When I was Chanda.
Vâng, riêng chứ.
When I my friend.
Muối đi.
ส่งความคืบหน้าไปให้ดู
Big.
Yeah, good.
You with us. Give someone the camera. Okay.
Please see the camera. 1, 2, 3. ตกคลองนะ 1, 2, 3.
We don't expect
Okay, everything done.
Yes. Duty. They teach you also about agriculture.
Okay.
ระวังหล่นอ่ะ
1, 2, 3. น่ะผมก่อนแล้วก่อนนี่แต่ดาเขาไม่ได้ยืนอยู่สวยกว่าตูมเบรกก็ยืนอยู่ว่ากับนี่กับไม่เป็น Thank you. Hey, man, mop. เก็บหน้าดีๆแล้วมันจบ Okay, no. I want the informal Thai. Okay. Another one.
You can act every pose you would like to do.
Okay. Thank you. I will take you another picture.
Okay, thank you for visiting this very hurdle of a okay. คนเขาไม่ค่อยใส่โอ้มันกว้างเลยง่ายที่ไหวต้อง2 อันมาใส่แจ้ง3,000คณะแคมปัสวัย22อาคารกองพละครับจากคณะแคมปัส22อาคารพละน้องหนึ่งอุปกรณ์ G08 ข้อ2
The purpose of Muay Thai exercise structural for exercise, for self-defense. It can be occupation and sport also. Next is an example of relaxation to show how time working hard can be applied under its purpose. to you. Regular boxing is teacher shield Varakit Tishon. Then fight in 2 rounds, each round in 2 minutes. And now, here is the show you all have been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our PCA boxer.
Okay, now it's my wife. You remember? I have seen you. Yeah.
In your country, very nice country. South Korea is your country.
Okay. Can we take a photo with it? Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Do you enjoy today? Okay. Is the day okay?
정말 준비를 많이 해가 다음에 우리나라를 준비해서
So when he saw your preparation, he got so worried about the next meeting because the host of the next meeting will not meet the standards you made in here.
I think maybe in the next time, Philippines may be better than this.
For Philippines might be better, but we are worried about ourselves. Korea.
정말 이렇게 융숭하게 준비 잘해주고 또 필리핀도 다음에 개최해준다고 하니까 너무 고맙다고.
So he is very grateful for your hospitality and also so relieved because the Philippines basically will host the next General Assembly. That is really good news.
아시아 경찰 교육인간이 연합회가 발전하는데 태국이 결정적인 역할을 합니다.
So you made a critical role in terms of the development. It's very meaningful that we have this event at the RPCA because it's a sustainability. We can develop further and further. It's very important.
I think so because I think that every institution maybe think that.
Yeah.
Big effort.
You remember me? I
would like to express my sincere appreciation to our Royal Police Cadet Academy police officers and cadets who have generously helped us throughout the meeting and made this event become a success. Finally, I offer my warm welcome to you all once again. I hope you will make the most of your stay in Thailand and take home with your warm memory of your visit. Thank you again.
Thank you very much, Mr. Commissioner, for your welcoming remark.
have just finished is called Thailand Ramzans, which we perform on occasions of happiness and fun. The ladies in Thai tradition costumes are carrying the Thai sunflowers garlands to give to the guests in showing off the appreciation of the guest visits.
On behalf of Royal Police Cadet Academy, as the host of the reception tonight, may I now invite Police Lieutenant General Piya Commissioner. Next, I would like to invite representative of University of Malaya, Malaysia.
Next, I would like to call upon representative of Law Enforcement University of Mongolia.
Next, may I invite representative of Jakarta Center of Law Enforcement Cooperation, Republic of Indonesia.
Next, a representative of Korean National Police University, or KNPU, Republic of Korea.
May I invite representative of Police Human Resource Development Institute, Republic of Korea.
Next, let me invite representative of Philippines Public Safety College, Republic of the Philippines.
Okay.
I would like to call upon representative of the People's Police Academy Socialist Republic of Vietnam.
Next, representative of Sri Lanka Police College, Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka.
And the last institution, may I now invite representative of National Police Academy, Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka. Mr. Commissioner, the garland that we give you is kind of symbolize of to welcome the guests to our house as we are hosts. Thank you very much. As we have told you, all tonight's show conducted and performed by our RPCA cadets of many clubs. As you are cadets Viking, let me ask you one thing. We know how cadets feel toward the Apta meeting held at our academy.
As police cadet in our PCA, we are very pleased to host other country police institutes visiting us, and sure, we are very excited to perform the shows to distinguish this. Not only the cadets, only as well. Okay, right now. So, ขอเชิญนักดนตรีบรรเลงเพลงกระทงค่ะเชิญค่ะ Right now, our dancer cadet will invite you out to join us the Thai classical dance like we show you. So, it is not difficult at all. Please come out and dance now. Thank you so much. Thank you.
after lighting the camera.
เป็นนางไหนางไหอ่ะนางไหเป็นนางไหนนางไห
คนจะลงพอดี
ซ้อมข้าววันเดียวเดี๋ยวพรุ่งนี้ไปสัมมนาได้ก่อนจะมาวันนี้มันมาแล้วครับเริ่มตกแล้ว
เ ใจอยู่แล้วนี่ด็อกเตอร์ให้กำลังใจคนนึกว่านี่ด็อกเตอร์จุดไฟอีกโอ้지금 자네가 해봐.ทำไงนักเรียนจับดิหยอดนะยังไงต่อลูกใครประดิษฐ์วะเนี่ยโอ้โหสุดยอดว่ะเอาใครนะให้ประดิษฐ์เลยเขาประดิษฐ์อัน300ใช้เราแต่ว่าเอานี่คนนี้โอเคไม้ส่งอะไรครับไม้ส่งไม้ลึกกับพัดลิงมันสูงwe have the photo again ถ่ายรูปนะอายุลูก
I'll take it first.
Only two.
Fine.
One, two, three. One, two, three.
Thank you so much.